So this is the KWC Mini Uzi, and I'll show you how to basically field strip it. Just back on this tab right here, and lift up on the unit. Then once you've taken the top off, you just kind of push back on the bolt, and as it goes forward, kind of lift up on it. The bolt will pop out. And if you want to strip it even further, this pin right here, you can actually punch out. Show you the other side. And this pin will come right out. And that takes off your lower handle. And there's the Mini Uzi and its basic components. And here's the bolt for the KWC Mini Uzi, and it's pretty simple. You basically just pull this piece out here, and then this slides out here. You have essentially three main components. This piece, it kind of like mimics the firing pin, and this is the part that comes out. And this right here is the easiest piece to break in the Mini Uzi. This little tube. You can order them from KWC if you do break it. This is the piece right here. I think it's called the Z13, and it snaps right at that lip. So be careful with this one. This is for, you get that from like dry firing the gun and stuff like that. And this is the spring piece of the gun. And this is the part that gets pulled back and moves back and forth. One thing I've noticed on these is that you've got these two like Allen key type screws where it connects right here. You want to screw these in tight. These get loose. So you pull back on the springs a little bit and hold on to them, and then use an Allen key and actually tighten them. You don't want to over tighten them, but I would do this every once in a while, and you'll notice much better performance in the gun. Here, this is basically the bolt. The nozzle slides back and forth. So maintenance of these is pretty easy. I just use this HFC silicone lube, and basically you just want to coat it. So I take the can and just kind of spray everything down like spray paint. You don't want to overdo it. Just kind of spray all the pieces. And make sure to get any of the pieces that touch metal. So like this piece right here, you want to get it pretty good underneath. And that's basically it for the bolt. As far as cleaning the internals of the body, what I do is I generally use a thicker viscosity oil. I got this GMP cylinder grease. I got it from, I think it was Den Trinity in Hong Kong, but I like to use a thicker viscosity oil inside the gun because it's, there's more movement going on there, and it's, I don't know, there's just a lot more moving parts, and I tend to, that way I don't have to go in there and use it as much. So what I do every once in a while is take a paper towel and some Q-tips and just kind of clean out the inside of the gun and make sure that all the parts are free of any dust and build up and that type of thing, because those are what clog certain areas of the gun that BBs travel, and you can get in trouble with that. I tend to clean out the barrel entry with a Q-tip like this, kind of get any grime and extra junk out of there. Also right here where the trigger mechanism, I like to clean that off. get any junk out of there. And you want to put oil in that as well. But generally just kind of scrub out the insides of the unit and get all the little cracks and crevices and make sure there's no dust. And make sure you don't leave behind any frayed Q-tip ends, because that can also clog the gun, so you want to be careful of that. And basically just clean as best you can. Get all the grease and silvery looking stuff out of there. I don't know what kind of grease that is, but I think it comes with the gun when you get it. That's basically it, and you'll see it all coming off onto the Q-tip there. And then once you're done, what I do is take this cylinder grease, and it's all the same stuff. It's just silicone-based lube, but this is a thicker lube. And what I do is just place a nice little bit of it on all the inside of the parts, along the walls of the gun, back here where the bolt moves a lot, and on top of this barrel entry area where the bolt, because it's a short bolt, the bolt goes on top of the barrel, so you want to make sure this is all lubed up so it moves against that. And then once you've got a nice bit in there, I just take a Q-tip and kind of spread it around, make sure it's nice and even, make sure everything gets it. Every piece that would touch the bolt or anything, you want to kind of make sure it's got a little bit of oil on it, a little bit of lube. That's basically it. And you take your bolt and put that right back in. There you are. Just put the lid back on. Your Mini Uzi's in good shape.